Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's very special edition of Coffee with Jim and James. James, it's about the beginning of October. Fall is in the air, even in
Halloween's coming.
Halloween's coming. And this may give people a little indication of what's going on for the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
Jimmy is wearing his white shirt and his blazer. James, what does that mean?
It's booth time.
It's booth time.
Right. We're headed to conference time. Apparently, the industry decided if we can't have all the events we're supposed to have all year until later in the year, let's have them all in a 6-week span. I swear, 6 to 8 weeks, the next 6 to 8 weeks are going to be turned up to 11 as far as conferences and events go. I don't know about you, Jimmy. I think I travel 4 or 5 times in the next 6 weeks.
I do too, and I'm kind of disappointed because that I can't attend all the normal shows that I would normally. I had to pick and choose and look at logistics and the whole bit. But I will say one is coming up next week that I'm very excited for, which is our participation at AGA, American Gas Association.
Yeah, AGA is coming up. So full disclosure, we're recording this a week from today. I'll be in the air headed to Orlando, Kissimmee area there. We're going to be there, 4th through the 7th, you said? Or,
yes, sir.
We've recorded this so many times. I don't know if you've said it or not yet, but yeah, it's coming up, and it's going to be a little bit different this year. I think a lot of people that really wanted to be there are not necessarily getting that opportunity because of corporate.
Whoa!
Hey, now coming in hot.
Whoa!
Like you came in on 2 wheels.
I know.
It's like you knew we were talking about AGA, and then someone admitted you from the waiting room.
I just want to be included in all the AGA conversations, so here I am.
Jimmy, you know Ashley, don't you?
We may have met a few times.
Just a couple, only a couple.
We brought Ashley in today. Really, that was planned. If you couldn't tell, we brought Ashley in today because Ashley's going to be a vital part of our AGA operations as far as this conference goes, from the booth itself and logistics and everything around it. Yep. Kaylee, who also does a big heavy lift on the event side for our organization, really handed it off to Ashley and was like, okay, you're going to be there, so you're responsible. And then she showed up with pink hair. I don't know.
And why the pink hair, Ashley? Can we know that now, or do we have to stay tuned till AGA to find out why the pink hair?
I think you're going to have to stay tuned. I don't think I can tell you yet, but
that's cool.
I'm excited.
Ashley, tell the audience a little bit about what your goals are and our company's goals are, and how we plan to achieve those with AGA's conference.
So my role is going to be, honestly, I'll be Jim and James's shadow all through AGA. We're going to be going live on LinkedIn and Facebook, sharing interviews and little snippets of the AGA conference to send back home for those that couldn't make it. So we're excited to try to capture AGA as much as we can virtually and bring some of that content back home to you guys. So we're excited. Stay tuned.
So it should be a lot of posts, correct? Over the 4th through the 7th. I mean, we're talking a lot more than normal.
Yes, that's the hope. So we're going to light socials up.
Yeah, we're going to need everybody's help. And I think it's a great cause, right? AGA is an awesome organization, and we've got a lot of friends there and colleagues, and we want to help bring that message back because we've been there we've been there the last 2 years, sitting on the sidelines wanting to go, and we know, some folks just weren't able to make it. And if we can bring that back, I think that's been our goal with everything, is how can we positively impact people? And this aligns with that. Actually, we got a bunch of new toys. We were up at the office last week, really working on perfecting how we were going to bring this message back. And I know, Ashley, we got kind of a gimbal or an Osmo, whatever you want, for a phone. And so she was running around recording things, but she's going to be running down the halls. And I don't want to say you'll be in our shadows. You'll be shoulder to shoulder because more than
We may
likely,
be in her shadows.
that's for sure.
Really?
You're going to be a lot more popular than we are. Because social, all the people back home being able to see that window and you be that person and bring it back, we appreciate that. So man, it's
excited.
just around the corner. We've prepped for this really, if you think back, 2 years. I mean,
Yeah.
we immediately start thinking about how we can do it better from the year before. And Jimmy, you were out, was it Nashville?
It was in Nashville. Yep. Last time we were there. And I think we signed up to participate, to get a booth, everything while we were still in Nashville.
Yep.
I mean, because we were super excited then and we're super excited now. And I am not disappointed, but I feel bad. I know so many people had been planning on going, and literally in the last 2 weeks said, we can't go now. But things are starting to actually look a little bit better. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, this will be a great thing to bring. And I have to tell you, this is not the norm. I mean, we will be on the road in the exhibit hall. I mean, we will be traveling around, not just, it will have a great coffee event at the booth. Correct,
We will.
James?
That is correct. What do you remember what time that is? Ashley? I'm going to let Ashley look that up because neither
Wednesday
one of us can
morning.
remember. Yeah.
I think it's Wednesday morning at
Yeah.
9:30 or 10:30. I'm pulling it up.
So
I
yeah,
think it's 9:30 to 10:30.
come by our booth. Obviously, we have our act together. And then we're also going to have a reception later that night.
Yep, Wednesday night.
And
Yep.
We're going to have free drinks and water, soft drinks as well.
For Jimmy.
So come by, check it out. And really, we're going to have some awesome swag. We're going to have an awesome setup. We're super pumped to see it live and in person.
Yeah, the swag, I will say I got a little glimpse into it. This is epic. This is
We should make a splash, I think.
yeah.
And then there's one other part that we kind of know for sure as well, and that's we're going to be joining our friends over at Hydromax at their booth. They've got a big space, and they've invited us over kind of midday time, 2 or 3, right in that area.
Eastern
and we're going to be
time.
recording an episode with their leadership and talking to them and talking about AGA. So lots of really cool stuff going on. Ashley, I get all that right?
Yes, Hydromax 2 to 3, Wednesday 9:30 to 10:30 is coffee at the booth. So
Yeah. And the reception, do you have that one?
6:30 or 4:30 to 6:30.
Perfect. Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, it's coming fast. Ashley, we appreciate you. Can't wait and we'll see each other next week. All of
Yeah,
us.
so
It'll be
excited.
great. It'll be great.
All right. Well, get out of here.
Oh,
Thanks,
God,
Ashley.
bye.
Thanks for all you do.
See you now.
Nothing like putting her on the spot, you know?
And then kicking her out, right? That's she's awesome. I mentioned it before, but Kaylee back home, we couldn't have done this event without her. Especially if you think we had a bigger booth, kind of double the size, and then we went down and we had about 20 people going originally, and then kind of with all the changes here lately, we scaled back and we scaled our booth back, so we'd cancel people. And poor Anne Marie there, we wore out. Sorry about that. Come by, get a free drink. But we appreciate Kaylee and all the work she's put into it. This
Absolutely.
booth is going to be awesome. If anybody knows us, we always try to figure out how to get the most bang for our buck. We're going to be recording live, kind of on the fly interviews and doing that. But we're there to have fun too. We think people need it mentally. We want to see our friends. We want to bring them by. We want to sit back and relax a little bit and fellowship, and do it safely, right?
Absolutely.
So we appreciate the AGA on this one. It's going to be a super unique event for us. And we hope everybody will appreciate us trying to provide that window in during the weekend. Then when we get back.
Yeah. Let me just give an open invitation. If anybody is watching this and they're going to be at AGA, or if you're watching this and you have an idea for somebody that's attending AGA, to connect with us and let's do a quick 2-3 minute touch base on video and post that. We're more than receptive to ready. Stay fluid and dynamic. Huh?
Flexible and agile. Yeah, we plan that too.
We did.
Jim, we're going to be, a lot of people may not realize this because I just kind of realized it a couple of weeks ago, but I was telling you, I think I texted you one early morning, was like, do you realize AGA will be the first time you and I will have been somewhere since we created Coffee with Jim and James? So
Yeah.
for us, like at a show, we've never been there since we've had our own show. And which is weird for us. We don't really know if it matters, but it's neat for us to go out and get to shake the hands of people who supported us and have been on the show. I mean, we're going to have a ton of people there that have been on the show. I think I counted 8 or 10 and I wasn't really even counting, you know? So we've
Just
already
going down the
arranged.
list.
Yeah, we've already arranged people to stop by the booth. We're going to be doing little short videos. It'll be fun. I'm really pumped about it.
It'll be a blast. And James, I have to say though, we're going to get off the high of AGA, right? I mean, and we are. It's going to be a full week. We are going to have a blast there. And then what happens when we get back from AGA?
Less than 10 days, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
we are. What are we doing? We're turning around.
Going to Charlotte. Yeah, so we'll be in Charlotte at SGA at their big conference this year. Another great organization. And for those that don't know, we've talked about it a few times, Jimmy, on our freestyles before. And if we didn't say this is a freestyle episode.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't rap at the beginning. It's not normal. But SGA asked us to be a part of it. And so we're teaming up with UPSCO, who are also recording live from AGA, by the way. We didn't mention, and we'll be hanging out with them and doing some different crossovers.
Yep.
So at SGA, we will be hosting the Game Show Jackpot. Yeah,
Yep.
I think that's where we landed.
A live event.
Live event at the reception. So there'll be libations. And there will be us and UPSCO from Connections for Life. They'll be there. All of us will be doing, it's kind of like a different game show almost every round.
Yeah.
And pulling, doing different things, doing it safely. And hopefully getting exhibitors involved as well in that, so that we'll have some fun there and some other groups can get involved. So that's going to be fun. Jimmy, I think we're also doing something maybe with Grubner. We're not 100%
Grubner
sure.
And our friends at
Evonik
and Grubner reached out that they're doing some sort of product showcase with the PA12 pipe and some other things.
Is it a learning lab? Is that one of the learning labs?
Yeah, very educational. And cool. Their thought was if we could capture some of that and then maybe send it back out to the audience, so to speak, so they can learn a little bit more about PA12 and the advantages of that. So we're going to be emceeing that and then doing a Q&A session, which I'm really looking forward to. Honored that they reached out to us to help them with their event. I think they're on for like 2 hours doing this. So it's a pretty cool. It's pretty in depth. Yep.
Very cool. And if you haven't seen it, we just had Grubner and Evonik on talking about PA12 at different points. So get your hands on it, really understand, this old new technology that's available. Yeah. It's really kind of cool. Another thing is our booth there is going to be a bigger booth. SGA was awesome. We worked with them. We've got a double setup, so a 10 by 20 with UPSCO. It's a shared space. And we're going to be recording live kind of on both ends at different times and doing crossover there. So lots of fun, kind of loungy set up there. So, worst case, you can just come hang out with us also. Yeah. And then, Jimmy, I just have forgotten with how busy we are, but if you remember, we're also nominated and have been told that we're finalists in the SGA Corporate Communication Award. So
what an honor.
Us and Arterra Inspire.
Yep, correct. And again, to be in the same breath with those two is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But I guess it goes to show that at least people are at least 3 people are tuning in. Wait, maybe 4 because Ashley was on today. So we're doing some good things, and we're just trying to continue to bring value and safety and good messages and learning and educational topics to the industry. And to have the SGA call us out on that, and it's a true honor. Yeah. That's all I can say.
And I'm going to stay in that same vein, Jim.
Yeah.
And so you won't necessarily make this trip. You may be on another one. But so when I get back from SGA, let's just continue down the month.
Yep.
I'll get back. And then the following week, I will be back in the air to Memphis, joining the APGA, because I believe it was last week or maybe the week before, our friend Aaron Carrillo over there reached out and said, you know what? I would really I'm looking for someone to speak on inclusiveness and inclusivity. And I thought about your culture and what you guys are doing at Energy World Net. And I want to give y'all time to tell that story. And listen, Aaron, I know how committees work. You probably lost somebody at the last minute, but I'll take it in a heartbeat. But it actually is a really good timing for us. It's a topic that I'm very passionate about now with my new hat in HR as well. Something that we've really strived to build a really inclusive culture for all folks. And we're going to go tell that story. So myself and Chris Isaacson will be there. We'll have some other folks at APGA. We were going anyway. We're on committees and do work with them all the time.
Yep.
But we're going to get, a slot to tell our story. I believe it's on Thursday. That is put me on the spot.
Is that the 29th?
That is going to be Thursday, the 28th. Yes, that is correct. So that's going to be a quick trip for me. I'm just going to pop in there. Memphis isn't a hard flight for me. And I'll fly in, speak, and be back out.
And then the reason I'm not going to be at APGA is that I'm taking a little bit of time that week because the following week is the LGA 192, 195 conference that I've been going to. I think this is going to be my 12th year attending that in New Orleans. And it's one of the
infamous never speak of it again.
New Orleans. Yes. Back in the heyday.
Yeah.
Now, interesting enough, though, I haven't been in New Orleans since I think it was 2019 was the last time I was there, which seems like eons ago when I used to be there. If I wasn't there
many times,
months, I mean, but that'll be good. That'll be really a good show. I know that a lot of people in the years past at the heyday, we would have 500, 600, 700 people from California, not just the Gulf states, but California, all over would attend that. A great show, especially since it splits it up between 192 and 195. So
very cool. So that's a big one. And then to continue down the event schedule, so that following week, so I'll be back the week you were at LGA. The following week, I will be in French Lick, Indiana.
Whoa.
I know, I'm super pumped. This is the one I look forward to at all. No offense to all the other events, but I'm also looking forward to Charlotte. I've never been to Charlotte. But French Lick, I'm actually going up for the Midwest Damage Prevention Summit up there. And I'm going to meet up with Steve Allen and Kelsey Klingler up there. And I believe Adam Tracy.
Adam Tracy?
Yeah. All our Indiana team. And I love damage prevention. I've gotten a lot more involved over the last year and a half. And I really enjoy that space. So I have been spending a lot of time getting to know it and learning it and connecting with the folks. And so really neat event up there. And I've always heard good things. And so I can't wait to be a part of that too. That's awesome. I'm going to go up there and do that. And then I'm going to go home and not leave again this year. That's my goal. It's tough, man. It's a tough run. We're preparing our families and our staff. Just, be patient with us, show us some grace. And I'm thankful that I get to be back for the weekends. I'll be quarantining, I'm sure. Because mixed into that, I have a birthday and also my daughter has a birthday as well in that same month and Halloween. So
it's exciting. I'm excited. I'm a little, like I said, I just wish I could go to all the conferences in years past. To hit 25, 26, 28 conferences in a year for myself was a reality. I might be out of practice. I mean, I don't
know what I'm doing. Yeah. When y'all see our booth at AGA, y'all know, obviously we don't know what we're doing, but
no.
I keep joking about it, but it's going to be something else.
It'll be great.
Come by and get a free souvenir with us. We'll have some new swag, some new things, and some new technology to talk about.
Yep.
We've got some great folks. We'll have Adam Tracy there. I believe Chris Isaacson's going to be joining us as well.
Yep.
Greg McReynolds, myself and Jimmy, Ashley. Am I missing anybody? Steve
Allen.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we're loaded. We're ready. Jimmy,
I'm
I
excited.
think that wraps up our freestyle, man. I can't
think
talk
it
about it
does.
anymore.
No.
I got jet lag just thinking about it.
I know. Audience, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to the October Freestyle. And please reach out to us. If you have any ideas over the upcoming events that we can help out you or help out somebody in the industry, let us know. But until then, until the next time, and again, please stay tuned because there's got to be a lot of social media
A lot of
stuff.
content.
Yeah, which is exciting. But as I always say, everybody, please stay safe, and we'll see you next time on Coffee with Jim and James. Have a great day, and we will hopefully see you on the road.
Yeah. Happy AGA week.
There we go. There we go.